welcome back to the Garden of Reading. Welcome on in, you guys, and welcome to another Ultimate Battle of the Book Box between, if you can see off to the side here, my Owlcrate, Illumicrate, and Fairyloot boxes. Yes, yes, and yes, I'm so excited. We are in February, and it feels like a really long time since I've sat down and I've filmed an Ultimate Battle of the Book Box, you guys. I probably say this in every single video, but I kid you not, it really feels like I haven't sat down and unboxed one for a while. So I'm super excited to see what all of these lovely subscription boxes have to offer you guys. But first things first, let's get in some water because we all need our H2O. So if you haven't grabbed your drink of choice yet, go and grab it now. Grab your snacks and your treats. Get comfy, get cozy, and we're gonna dive right on into this video. And this is water, for those of you that are wondering. I've mentioned this before, but this is my favorite water right now. This is the Saratoga still water, and it's really good. Alright, you guys, if you guys missed out on my last Ultimate Battle of the Book Box, I will leave a link down below. That's going to be my November unboxing because, yes, this is the December unboxing of 2025, the last book boxes of 2025, you guys. I have been very behind on my editing and just filming in general. I've really been just taking some time to myself to focus on me, focus on my family, spending more time with my family, and so that's what I've been doing. Nonetheless, it has been really nice just kind of having a break. I have uploaded a couple things here of things that I have had pre-recorded or that I pre-edited already, and so yeah, I hope that you guys have been enjoying my content. So I haven't been uploading every single week, hence why I don't set myself up for failure by stating I'm going to be posting every single day on this day at this time, be there, be square, because I don't want to hold myself accountable to that because I know I'm not going to be able to accomplish that every single week. It's already hard enough trying to manage two channels. I do have this book channel as well as my family channel, but anyhow, I've been kind of just taking a break and taking it slow, just kind of having some slow living here in our household and just really focusing on my children and being with my children, hanging out with them, speaking the word of God into them, and been having Bible studies. We've been going to church twice a week, so it's been really amazing. And yeah, we've just been hanging out, playing board games. We played the Dude Perfect board game last night. That's what Brody got for his birthday, and it was so much fun. I highly recommend getting that game to play with your family. It was a really fun game. I got mine at Target. It was on clearance for $11. I'm pretty sure you can find it on Amazon, maybe even Walmart. But anywho, I'm getting off topic. For some content that you may have missed out on if you are new here, or even if you are a loyal subscriber of mine, maybe you missed that notification bell when I uploaded my Owlcrate Advent Calendar box, you guys. So that video I will link down below. That was a super fun video. I got to open up 12 bookish items, which also includes a special edition book. All of the items in that box were immaculate. I was in love with every single item, and Owlcrate did a really good job with that. And everything is bookish themed, and so definitely go and check it out. I will also leave a link down below to my huge Probably Smut unboxing that I recently just uploaded last weekend. Definitely check that one out, you guys. I opened up 12 special edition books, you guys. 12 special edition books, which also includes the November and December subscription boxes of those months that come with all of our bookish goodies, bookmarks, annotation tabs and keys, stickers, t-shirts, and then I also ordered the mystery advent calendar box that Probably Smut put on, and I ordered all 9 books, you guys. So I'm unboxing them with you for the very first time and being just as surprised as you guys are. There were some books that were a little bit out there, but nonetheless, I'm intrigued, and it was a super fun video. So I will leave a link down below to all of those fun, lovely videos in case you missed them. And now, time to dive into all of these lovely boxes, you guys. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see what December holds for our last subscription boxes of the year of 2025. And I know I'm a little bit late getting this video out. Like I said, I've been just taking time to spend time to myself and my children and my husband and everything like that. But you guys, I actually don't even have my January Fairyloot box yet, and we're already in February. So I'm really not that much behind because I wouldn't even be able to do the January unboxing yet because I haven't received it yet. And I haven't received a single February box either. And today is like February 10th, I believe, or something like that. Yeah, today is February 10th. And I haven't even received a single February box. So bear with me, you guys, bear with me. But for those of you that maybe aren't subscribed to these boxes, maybe you're looking to join and subscribe to these boxes and you want to see what's in them, then this is the video for you. Maybe you did get these boxes and maybe you just want to see my opinions or my thoughts or relive it all over again with me. Nonetheless, it's going to be a really good time. Let's get in a sip of water before we get started. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive into our Owlcrate box, you guys. I'm having such a bittersweet moment with Owlcrate because, as you guys know, for my loyal subbies here, you know that I have been loving the Enchanted Elixirs Pin line that Owlcrate did for 2025. They're so beautiful, which means this is going to be the last Enchanted Elixirs Pin that we get. And I'm so sad, but I'm also excited to see what it's going to look like. Okay, so let me give you guys a first looky-loo at our December 2025 Owlcrate box. Ooh, I see some boxes. Is this a mug? Is this a mug? I really hope it is. Okay, let me go ahead and scan our QR code so we can figure out what our theme for December is. So December's theme is Change the Prophecy. I'm already loving that. That is what our little artwork looks like there. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. All right, let's dive in, y'all. Let's dive in. Okay, so first step, we have our last Enchanted Elixirs collection pin from Owlcrate. Oh, I'm so sad, but I'm also just excited that I now have all 12 pins of this collection and this line that I can now put up on my little pin board. So let's figure out and see. Gorgeous. Gorgeous as always. And this one is inspired by Legendborn. So that is a really popular series among the fantasy community. I do own the book. I've yet to read it, but I have heard so many good reviews on this book, and it is a book that I would like to pick up at some point. It also says, make it about the love. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this is our last Enchanted Elixirs pin line. I'm excited and I'm stoked to have the final one to complete the collection. All right, let's set that over there. Ooh, we also, looks like we got some tea. So this is Meet Me at the Sarah Moon Festival. This is by the Riddle Tea Shop, which Owlcrate has partnered with time and time again. And this is the exclusive tea blend. So this is what it looks like, the packaging. And then the back says Mooncakes Tea. So this is decaf black tea. I love it because I have switched over to like decaf tea and decaf coffee. So this is perfect. And then it just tells you what flavors are in here. So it looks like we have cocoa nibs, cinnamon, cardamom pods, vanilla flavor, cardamom, toasted almond flavor, white cornflowers, and cinnamon chips. Nice. It says it's nut and dairy free, but yet it says toasted almond flavor. So is almond flavor not made from like nuts? Is it just like a replica of what that tastes like? That's interesting. And then there's like instructions on the back on how to like steep it and everything. But there is that if you'd like to take a look. So we've got some tea. I've said this time and time again, I'm not a huge tea person. I am a coffee girly. Honestly, I will probably end up giving this away to my sister because my sister does love tea. But nonetheless, I love the idea of it, especially because I know there's just like a divide between coffee girlies and tea girlies. I really do love that Owlcrate does do both. Sometimes they give us coffee, sometimes they give us tea. So all of us are all getting something that we like at some point in our boxes. Okay, ooh, I don't know where to go. Okay, we have this packaging. A beanie. Okay, we haven't gotten a beanie for a while from Owlcrate. This definitely fits the vibes of December, the winter season. Here in California, where I live, it is definitely still winter vibes. It's not like super cold. It also isn't super dreary or rainy, although we are supposed to get a lot of rain this upcoming week, or actually next week, but it's definitely cold outside. So we have a blue beanie here. Ooh, is this like Greek mythology? Because we have a trident, we have a horse. This is inspired by Camp Half-Blood Cabin 3. I don't know. This sounds really familiar. So this is what it's inspired by. Super cute. I also feel like, let me show you guys the logo here, which is really cute. And then we have a fluffy little fuzz ball on top. I also feel like my husband is definitely going to steal this from me. The last beanie that I got from Owlcrate, which was in one of the holiday boxes, I believe, that I unboxed from them, was inspired by Love Light Farms, which I think is by BK Borson. He stole that from me and he wears it like nobody's business. It's so cute, so cute. Anywho, we've got a beanie. I will say, like, blues really aren't my color. I love color, so I love pinks and lavenders and like sage green and yellows and things like that. So I probably won't get as much of a use out of this. It is really cute. I feel like it would pair well with like a denim jacket and like a white long sleeve underneath or something like that. But nonetheless, I feel like my husband will definitely get a use out of it. Okay, let's see what else we have. Are we getting another pin board? Oh my goodness, I love this. I love this because the only one I have, I believe, came from Owlcrate, and it's definitely small just like this. It's already filled up, so I'm excited. Yes, we get another pin board. Owlcrate, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So we do have a drawstring here, and then I'll give you guys a more close-up. We have like the different phases of the moon, and then they're like bookshelves. I love that. Okay, this definitely fits the vibes for our elixir pins because all of our elixir pins are like little potion bottles, so they get to sit right on top of these little shelves. Genius, genius. We've got some like plants hanging. We've got some candles lit there. I love it. I love it. I cannot wait to add all of my elixir pins to this board. Super cute. I'm in love. I'm in love. Now I just have to figure out where I want to place this in my room because I'm definitely running out of space on my walls to put things, but we shall figure it out. We shall figure it out. Okay. We're already at 4 items. So this is our last item. I hope it's a mug, although it feels a little too flat to be a mug, so maybe it's a candle. Ooh, okay, I already read what it was. It is a mini soup bowl inspired by the Knight and the Moth. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, so here is our little illustration here. It says no honor among thieves and even less among gods. So I have not read this book, but I know that it has been raved about time and time again. I love these little trinkets. So we have our little lid here, and let's pull out our little soup bowl. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. I absolutely love this. Wow, just wow. So we just have like a lot of like greenery and leaves. We have a sword and a lot of moths. Gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Wow. I apologize for my ring light, but I do need it so I can be illuminated so you guys can see me here. But this is super cute. Put on the little lid. Stunning, stunning. I love this. I love eating out of like these little soup bowls. I'm actually like on the hunt for those like vintage tomato soup, potato soup. I forget what other, I think there's like a chicken noodle soup, vintage soup bowls. Oh my goodness. I seen one at the Goodwill once, but I really want the whole line. So I'm gonna have to look like on eBay or something, but I really want to collect those. I just love eating out of these little soup bowls. They're so stinking cute. So I definitely will get a little kick out of this and use it. Super cute. Love. Might be my favorite thing from this box. All right, you guys, we're already through this box. So what the heck? I've only been filming for 15 minutes and we're already through the Owlcrate box. Oh my goodness. Okay, sip of water. All right, are you guys ready to find out what our book is? Drum roll, please. And 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Stunning. A Fate So Cold by Amanda Foody and C.L. Herman. I'm intrigued. Okay, let's get off this plastic wrapping. This is a rather thick book, a lot thicker than Owlcrate normally does. It's definitely giving December vibes. She has some kind of, I don't even know what in her hands. But this is gorgeous. Let me give you guys a close-up of all of these beautiful details. Beautiful. Giving December vibes. Here's our spine. Beautiful. And then the back says, as summer wilts and winter lays its siege, and prophecies of yore come to an end, and ancient peace denied must be restored, or see the land destroyed forevermore. Ooh, haunting. Very haunting. Okay, so here's the back. Definitely giving fall vibes. Here's our male character here who also has one of those things in his hands. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. It looks like he like uprooted it from the ground. And then our spines, it looks like we are falling from fall into winter. I love that. So genius, so genius. So the bottom we have snowflakes, and the top we have fall leaves. Absolutely love, absolutely love. Okay, let's check out our in-page art, shall we? Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Just a beautiful character art. Oh my goodness. I really want to know what this thing is that they're holding in their hands. This is like a really crazy scene. Like, we have a fire going, we have like rosebush thorns and flowers, and yeah, I have no idea what's going on, but I'm loving this scene. I want to know more. And yeah, I'm not too sure what's in his hand, what they're holding there, but I guess maybe we will find out. Okay, let's take a look at the back. Okay. So here we have the back. She definitely is looking surprised. Like maybe she didn't even realize what this thing was capable of. I have no idea. I'm loving the fall and winter vibes. Let me give you a close-up. Pretty interesting. I love how they did like the silver foiling in the back. That's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at our naked hardcover, shall we? Ooh. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so right off the bat, we are finding out what this thing is. So it says, last historical appearance. The catalysm of Alice Rhodes, who sacrificed her life to save Alderland's eastern coast from a devastating winter surge. The wand, okay, so it's a wand of some sort. The wand thaws from a frozen encasing at the approach of a new catalysm. The soul wand crafted from Alderland's signature Alban wood. Okay, and then it says Volmordian. So it looks like this is a wooden wand. It's made out of wood. Very interesting. And then our spine. Oh, I love this spine. Absolutely love our spine. And then the back, we have some more things here. It says Raphiri. It says, in addition to standard corporal abilities, Cyarthus houses the Living Archive, a collection of human memories that span the last millennium. Cyarthus is the only wand that possesses a dedicated seat on the Council of the Magician's Order, the most powerful corporal wand. So that's going to be this one, the most powerful corporal wand. So we've got some different wands here. This one is called the Cyarthus. And then we have the Raphiri, the most powerful enchantment wand. Many of Alderland's most noble landmarks were originally constructed by Raphiri. So here is the Raphiri wand. And then the last one here is Targeth, the most powerful nature wand. Targeth's wielders have historically dedicated their lives to the service of the Nature Defense Corps. So we've got a lot of different wands. I'm intrigued, giving me Harry Potter vibes with all of the different wands. Let's take a look at our dust jacket art. Okay, we have a polar bear that, I don't know, is it coming to life in this museum, or I have no idea. But they are both pointing their wands at it, so that is interesting. Let me give you guys a close-up of the artwork here. And they're beautiful wands. All right, let's take a look inside. I really don't know what to expect from this book. Obviously, we have some type of prophecy that is maybe coming back to fruition. So that's interesting. Ooh, okay, so we get a lovely note from our author that is written very differently. We also have our signature over here from the author. Let's see if we get any maps. I feel like this book definitely needs a map added to it. And we don't get one, but that's okay. All right, let's take a look at the back, see if we have any like special bonus chapters. We do have an Owlcrate exclusive chapter that is called Alternate Perspective by Ellery. So interesting. Always love a good bonus chapter at the end. All right, let's dive in and learn about our authors, because we do have 2 authors here, which is something that I have not seen here from Owlcrate. So Amanda Foody has always considered imagination to be our best attempt at magic. I love that. She's a New York Times, USA Today, and indie best-selling author of fantasy novels, including the All of Us Villains duology. That sounds familiar. The Wilder Lore series, the Shadow Game series, and more. Foodie lives in Philadelphia, and you can find her on, and they have her Instagram and her website here. And then we have C.L. Herman, is the New York Times, USA Today, and ending best-selling author of atmospheric magical novels, including the All of Us Villains duology. Okay, so she worked with Amanda Foody on those books. That's awesome. The Devouring Grey duology and The Drowning Summer. Currently, they reside in Massachusetts with their partner and cat. So there are our beautiful authors there. Let's find out what this book is all about, because to say the least, I really don't have an idea of what this could possibly be about. So I want to know more. I want to know more. This is no love story. So if you were expecting romance, just close it up now. Close it up now. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, it says this is no love story. This is a tragedy. Oh my goodness. Okay. For most of the year, summer reigns peacefully over Alderland. Then, for 6 brutal weeks, winter rages, obliterating towns and wrecking casualties. Magicians bond with powerful wands of summer to defend the nation, a duty that costs many their lives. Wow. Dominic Barrow never wanted such responsibility, but destiny hasn't granted him a choice. The greatest summer wand has awakened for the first time in a century, warning that an icy cataclysm looms on the horizon. And despite his reputation as the least suited of his classmates, the wand chooses Dominic to wield it. Of course it does. Ellery Caldwell spent years striving to be a perfect summer magician and bearing her fears of her own power, but her worst suspicions are proven true when she accidentally creates the first ever winter wand. Now, as the unprecedented Chosen Two, Dominic and Ellery must thwart the oncoming cataclysm together, and in trying to fulfill their destinies, they wonder if they were brought together for a second fate, to fall in love, until they discover the unthinkable truth. The Chosen Two aren't fated allies, but eternal rivals, and the only way to save their home is for one of them to slay the other. And that is why it says, don't come into this thinking this is a love story. It's a tragedy. Oh my goodness, this sounds good. This sounds good. This sounds like the ultimate perfect in between fall and winter book to pick up. Like, Owlcrate knew what they were doing when they chose this book for their December book. So I'm intrigued. Call me intrigued. Maybe next winter this might be something that I pick up, because it definitely sounds like the ultimate book to read during the fall and winter season. So I love. Okay, let me grab my phone and let's go over all of our items and what everything is inspired by. Alright, so first up and foremost, we have our mini soup bowl that is inspired by the Knight and the Moth. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. I really love this. Love that sound. Just like soup bubbling up. So stinking cute. Oh my gosh, I'm like shaking like crazy. Okay. So stinking cute. I feel like this would be like perfect to put like a chicken noodle soup in, like a bean soup in, any kind of soup really. I actually just made a fajita chicken soup last night, so this will also be super perfect for that. But I love. So again, I will give you guys one more little close-up of the details. Love. 5 out of 5. Okay, our next item is our tea. And this is the tea blend inspired by an Ember in the Ashes, which I believe we got this book maybe from Owlcrate. I also feel like from Fairyloot as well. I'm going to give this a 2 simply because I'm not a tea girly. Maybe if this was coffee and it was decaf, I would have definitely bumped up the points. But nonetheless, I plan on handing this off to my sister or just keeping it at my house so if she does want to have tea while she's over. But nonetheless, I feel like this is a great item for all of those tea girlies out there that love their cup of tea. So I'm going to give this a 2. Okay, and then our next item is going to be our beanie. That is inspired by Percy Jackson! I did not know that. I didn't know that. So I love that. Duh. Okay, Camp Half-Blood. Hello. Have not read a single Percy Jackson book. I take that back. I feel like we did read the first Percy Jackson book in middle school or high school, but I really didn't pay that much attention to it, but I have watched the movie. Percy Jackson is a book that I would love to dive into that series with my kids and do a read aloud with, and then go and watch the movies and like the new series that they put out. So anywho, I'm gonna give this a 3. I'm gonna bump this up to a 3. I was gonna give it a 2 simply because of the color, but now that I know that it's inspired by Percy Jackson, I'm going to give it a 3. I mean, I'll definitely get a use out of it if my outfit fits the vibes, and like I said, my husband will definitely get a use out of it. I can already see my kids wanting to use it as well too. And then next is going to be our pin banner, which you guys already know I absolutely love, and this is just a fandom neutral pin banner, and I love it. I'm going to be able to implement all of my elixir pins on here, and I cannot wait. So I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love that I now have a second pin banner, so I can grow my collection of pins to be able to place up on my walls. And then last but not least is our pin that is inspired by Legendborn. I'll give you guys one last looky-loo at our little potion bottle here. Super cute. 5 out of 5. I have rated all of our elixir pins a 5 out of 5 because they are just that gorgeous. They're just that gorgeous. So with that being said, I have rated 2 items a 5. So in my book, that is a win for this box. Or actually, no, 3 items a 5. That's definitely a win for this box. And then the beanie I rated a 3 and the tee a 2. So I feel like this box is definitely sitting at, I don't know, I want to say a 4, but I feel like I'm going to give this box a 3.75. 3.75. More than half of the items I really enjoyed. I am definitely very intrigued by our book. Once again, our book is absolutely gorgeous. I am loving the transition from fall to winter. So yeah, I'm going to give this box a 3.75. All in all, I feel like Owlcrate did a really good job. I loved more than half of the items. And yeah, I'm very pleased with this box. Okay, I now need some water, you guys. I am going to place everything back into our Owlcrate box, and then I'll meet you guys right back here to unbox our lovely Illumicrate box. Alright you guys, I am back with the Illumicrate box. Let's give her an open and see what Illumicrate has to offer. Again, Illumicrate only does 4 items, but they usually really pull through with at least a few of their items. So let's see what she has to offer for the month of December 2025. Quick looky-loo. Ooh, we actually have paper grass in this box. I was starting to think that maybe our boxes weren't going to be doing any packing peanuts or paper grass anymore because Owlcrate hasn't done the paper grass for a while. Illumicrate, like the last few boxes, didn't do any paper grass. And then the last few boxes for Fairyloot, there was no packing peanuts. Nonetheless, let's take a look. Our theme for December is stories within stories. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So I'm going to assume that we're going to be taking place, this is going to be taking place maybe in a library or a bookstore. I'm already here for it. I'm already here for it. Okay. We are getting no spoilers, you guys. So we're going to be thoroughly surprised by whatever I pull out of this box. Ooh, okay. So I'm feeling something small. Ooh. We got bookmarks. We got bookmarks. An Incarnate Tale bookmark inspired by The Isle in the Silver Sea by Tasha Suri. Have not heard of this book, but I'm always down for some beautiful character art on my bookmarks. So let's see what we get. Oh my goodness. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So it says The Knight and the Witch. We have a castle in the back. We've got waves, I think, like floating this book up towards the castle. Stunning, stunning. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this. The ring light might make it a little bit difficult. Okay. And it's like reflecting, but there's the book there. We've got like the waves crashing up with the book. And then we have this castle in the background. It also comes with a beautiful tassel. I am in love. I'm in love. Absolutely love. Love me a good sturdy bookmark as well as bookmarks that have tassels. I'm a sucker for tassels on my bookmarks. So already Illumicrate is off to a really, really good start. All right, let's dive in and see what else we have here. Ooh, I'm feeling something really huge. kind of feels like a photo album. I don't know. I'm like trying to guess. Ooh, we have another huge item. Okay, I'm trying to find something small. Okay, I found something small. Ooh, okay. We've got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Where are my Blue's Clues fans? Where are my Blue's Clues fans, okay? I still watch it to this day with my kids. I love Blue's Clues. I also recently just remembered about Blue's Room. Did you guys used to watch that? And then the era of puppets was such a huge thing in the 90s and early 2000s. Absolutely love that show. Okay, so this is Books That Inspire sticker sheet. Love, love, love. Okay, this is awesome. It says, decorate your Kindle or journal with these stickers inspired by all 12 of our Illumicrate 2025 books. Bless you, mamas. I'm in love. Oh my goodness. Okay, I really want to see what these look like. Let's pull them on out. Oh my gosh, these are freaking gorgeous. Aluma Crate. I am in love. So all of these stickers are going to be inspired by all of the 2025 books that Illumicrate did. Now, could I tell you what which each sticker is inspired by which book? No, I can't. But nonetheless, these are absolutely stunning. Oh, in love. I'm in love. Wow. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. This is my sign to start journaling. I did like start buying like some journaling supplies, but I never like got around to it. So that is something that I would eventually like to get around to. Oh my gosh, these stickers, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Illumicrate. You guys are already off to such a good start. Oh my goodness. Okay, we only have two more items. And they're both really huge, and I don't know which one to pick. Okay, I guess I'll just pick the one that's right on top. Let's pull her out. Ooh. Okay, let's see what this is. It looks like a photo album of some sort. I wonder if this is going to be like their new photo album for all of our, can't even think of what these are called. These things. Our little pamphlet things that has our themes on it. Ooh, we're getting underwater theme. It says the only enemy is the sea bookmark album. Okay, and this is inspired by A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. Love, love. Okay, let's go ahead and just like rip this off. She's gorgeous. She is gorgeous. I have not read A Study in Drowning. It is a book that I do definitely want to pick up, but oh my goodness, I'm in love. I'm loving the underwater theme here. Oh my gosh. Love, love, love. So this is a photo album for all of our lovely bookmarks. I love that because Illumicrate does tend to give us a lot of character art bookmarks, so this actually might be fun to implement all of those bookmarks into here. So I'm in love with this. This is gorgeous, and this is also going to be just a really beautiful decoration piece on my bookshelf. So I'm already in love. I'm in love. Illumicrate. Oh my goodness. We are already through 3 out of the 4 items, and all 3 items I'm going to tell you right now are a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. You go, girl. You go, girl. Okay, our last item. Are you guys ready? Ooh, she's a big one. She's a big one. Oh my goodness, Illumicrate. You guys did not. This is our 2026 reading planner. I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited. I love the color. I love lavender. Oh my goodness. I'm so, so happy. So the last one that Illumicrate gave us was like a green color, and I still use it to this day. But oh my goodness, and it says bookshop on the front. Oh my gosh. I love it. I hope you guys are able to see this. So it's literally a bookshop. She's stunning. She's stunning. And we have like this faux leather like material. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to open this up. Okay. Yes, we have our 2026 reading planner. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, let me set this box down because we gotta dive inside and see what she has to offer. So we have our lovely bookshelf that we can color in and fill in with all of the titles of books that we've read that year. Oh, I love this. I love this. Okay, so we get a couple pages of those. We have our books of the month. So I love that. So you can like put in like your favorite book of that month, which is awesome. You could write it, or you could print out the covers of the books and paste them in there. We have our reading goals, a reading challenge, which is really fun to do. So you can write down your reading goals. We have a fun little challenge that you can do. You have a book series tracker. Love this because I tend to definitely forget all of the series that I am reading. Even TV shows and movies, I tend to forget everything that I'm watching. I have to write everything down just so I don't forget what I'm watching, because I tend to just like bounce all over the place and be into so many series as well as just like TV shows and movies all at the same time. Ooh, we also have a cute colored page here. It says The Last Word Bookshop, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Oh, I love it. I love this like hoarder look of books in a bookshop or even someone's home. It just gives cozy vibes. I love it. I just love this so much. Okay, we also have our monthly TBR. Let's see. A reading log. We have a reading tracker, a list for all of your hauled-in books, which this is definitely not enough room for my hauled-in books. Maybe for my unhauled books, which, be on the lookout, you guys. I'm probably saying this way too soon, but I did go through my shelves and unhauled a bunch of books. So I do want to sit down and make a video on all of the books that I'm going to be unhauling. There's probably at least more than like 20 to 25 books that I unhauled off of my shelves, and there's probably more to come because I am going to do a second scan through of my shelves. I really want to purge my shelves for 2026 to implement books that I absolutely love. I really want my shelves to reflect trophies, so books that I loved, books that I can continuously recommend to people and show off and come back to and read time and time again. But then I also want books on my shelf that I know I'm gonna eventually get around to reading, because I will say, when I first started building my dream home library, for those of you who are not new, I have an entire wall of shelves. I definitely felt like I was just trying to buy up any book and every book that was on sale to fill up my library, because I didn't want it to be empty, and I did do that. And so I am now going through my shelves and getting rid of books, and so I will be implementing all of those books over on my used bookshop. So if you'd like to go and check out my used bookshop, I will link it down below. I don't have many books on there because loads of people bought a lot of books from me. If you guys came from my YouTube channel and you did buy books from me, thank you so much. It definitely came in handy with just being able to put that money back into my family or back into my love of reading, which it definitely went both ways. I was able to purchase books for my kids as well as for myself, so I can't thank you guys enough. But yeah, I don't have very many books on my used bookshop right now because, like I said, I sold a lot of books, and then whatever was left over I just gave away to my community for free. But I am going to be doing another book and haul, so pretty soon my used bookshop will be stocked up again with a lot of lovely books, so just be on the lookout. And then what else do we have? We have, you can put your 5-star reads, your monthly reviews, your monthly wrap-up. Oh, we also have, it looks like we're going to get some colorful pages throughout this, which is nice. This one says Thistleburg Booksellers, Bookshops, and Bone Dust. Okay, so this is the second book in the Legends and Lattes book, I believe. So super excited. This book is actually on my winter TBR. I have yet to get around to it. I'm hoping that I will be able to read through it before my winter season is up. And then yeah, it kind of just starts all over again. So I love this. I want to see if there's anything special at the back. We do have like a yearly wrap-up, so that's fun. We have a DNF tracker, so any books that you just not interested in and you decided I'm not going to finish reading this, I'm done with it, I'm putting it down. I have not DNF'd any books. There have been a few books that I didn't really care for, but I did read it to the end. But nonetheless, that's pretty cool. I am in love. I'm in love with this. I absolutely love it. We also have our little like rubber band here to keep it nice and tight and closed together. Illumicrate. Yes, you guys are awesome. I love the color. I love that it's a bookshop theme. Illumicrate knew what us book us girlies needed and wanted. They heard us and they delivered. So awesome. I love this. Illumicrate. Illumicrate did an amazing job with their items. I'm in love. Okay, quick water break before we find out what our book is for the December month for Illumicrate. Alright, are you guys ready to find out what our book is? Drum roll please. In 3, 2, 1. The Bookshop Below by Georgia Summers. Oh my goodness. Now remember, our theme was what? Stories within stories. So we're definitely getting a bookshop setting, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I love a good bookshop setting or a library setting. I'm here for it. As a bookish girly, I could spend all of my time in a bookstore or a library. I can also spend all of my time reading a book that is set in a bookshop or a library. This is absolutely stunning. I love it. I love the bookshop theme that Illumicrate gave us. They gave us a bookmark. They gave us a album to put our bookmarks in, as well as a reading planner that a bookshop is the theme of, as well as a book that is set in a bookshop. So I'm here for it. I am definitely here for it. Here's our spine. The back says, the bookshop must have an owner. Intriguing, intriguing. So I wonder what that means for the bookshop if there's no owner. And then our sprayed edges are bookshelves, which, hello, genius idea. Love, love, love. Ooh, okay, we've got books maybe flying off of the shelves on the bottom, as well as the top. So let's check out what our in-page art looks like. I am hoping for beautiful character art or a better view into the bookshop itself. All right, let's open her up and see. Alumacrate. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, I absolutely love the character art. So we are in somebody's house. There's boxes all over the place. We've got papers and books, and we've got two beautiful characters here, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love. I love this art style of these characters. Absolutely love. Oh, I'm loving this. We just have like a warm setting. Let me give you guys a close-up. So, I don't know, maybe she moved in here and she hasn't really unpacked yet. Hopefully I am showing you guys this right. The characters here. In love. In love. Okay, let's take a look at the back. Gorgeous. We get even more characters. I'm in love. And they are in this library. So I don't know if this is part of the bookshop maybe. And it looks like maybe they're searching for something. Also looks like she got hurt. She has like blood smeared on her head, so that is interesting. Looks like our man here is about to take care of her though. So let me show you guys here all of our beautiful characters, as well as this side. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, let's take a look at our naked hardcover. As always, Illumicrate does not do reversible dust jacket art, but they normally come through with their naked hardcovers. So let's see. I haven't even peeked yet. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. This finish. We have like a glossy and a matte finish. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you take a look here, we have like this glossy, glossy finish. And then here at the bottom is a matte finish. Here's our spine. And at the back of the book, we have matte, glossy, matte. I am in love. I'm in love. Interesting. We have this lady at a table with like old school scales and a lamp and a book. So I'm wondering if maybe she came out of a story. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. Okay, let's dive in and take a look at like our author signature and all of that lovely stuff. I'm intrigued. I'm so intrigued by what this book is going to be about. Ooh, I love the illustrations. So we have our letter from the author as well as the signature down here from the author. Let's see if we get anything else. We do have a prologue. Let's take a look at the back, see if we have any extra fun chapters. Looks like we do. It says, continue reading for a bonus chapter from the bookshop below. Love. So we do get an extra chapter. All right, let's dive in and learn a little bit about our author. Georgia Summers is a half-British, half-Trinidadian writer who spent most of her life living across the world, including Russia, Colombia, and the U.S. I love it. I love it. All of the traveling and adventuring. When she's not doing bookish things, she's planning her next great adventure. She currently lives in London, but she dreams of one day living in a haunted chateau with a ghost that cleans. I hear you, Miss Summers. I hear you. I would love a ghost to come and clean my house for me. So there's our beautiful author there. Now let's find out what exactly this bookshop has in store for us. If you want a story that will change your life, Sharon's Bookshop is where you go. For those lucky enough to grace its doors, it's a glimpse into a world of deadly bargains and powerful magical books. For Cassandra Fairfax, it's a reminder of everything she lost when Sharon kicked her out and all but shuttered the shop. Since then, she's used her skills in less ethical ways, trading stolen books and magical readings to wealthy playboys looking for power money can't buy. Oh my goodness. Then Sharon dies, and if Cassandra knows anything, it's this: the bookshop must always have an owner. To restore the shop, she'll need the help of Lowell Sharp, a rival bookseller who is everything Cassandra is not, and knows it too. But as she is plunged into a world of unscrumptious collectors, deadly ink magic, and shady societies, a dark force threatens to unravel the bookshops entirely. I am intrigued. Call me intrigued. Like, she used to work for this bookshop. She got kicked out. The owner died. She knows this bookshop needs a new owner, so she is back to claim it. And then she's doing shady stuff on the side and selling stuff to playboys looking for power money can't buy. Like, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. So is our male main character a playboy? I have no idea, but I'm definitely intrigued. Super intrigued. Okay. Aluma Crate. Y'all came through with this box. And I'm just pleasantly surprised. So let's go over our items. Our libraries and bookshops reading journal is a fandom neutral item that is themed after bookshops and libraries. And yeah, 5 out of 5. You guys already know. This is absolutely stunning. I absolutely love these. Now you don't have to go and spend like $40 to $50 on a reading journal on Etsy or Amazon, because Illumicrate provided one to you for the same price with more goodies available in the box. So, love that. 5 out of 5. Then we have The Only Enemy is the Sea bookmark album that is inspired by A Study in Drowning. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love anything that is like an underwater theme, underwater stories. I love it so much. And so yeah, 5 out of 5. I will definitely be putting all of my Illumicrate character bookmarks into here. So 5 out of 5, absolutely love. Okay, our next item is our Incarnate Tell metal bookmark that is inspired by The Isle in the Silver Sea. I'm in love. I absolutely love it. I think that this is a really good quality. I love a good metal bookmark, especially with the tassel. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. I'm in love. And then last but not least is our sticker sheets that we got from Illumicrate. And again, these are inspired by all of the 2025 books that Illumicrate put out in their subscription boxes. I will show you one more time our sticker sheets here. 5 out of 5, you guys. 5 out of freaking 5. If I had to rate our book, it would also be a 5 out of 5 because it not only is it gorgeous, but it also sounds so intriguing, and we're going to be placed in a bookshop. Absolutely love. This box is getting a 5. Illumicrate is getting a 5 all the way around. Illumicrate came through with all of its items as well as its book. So I'm giving a 5 rating to the Illumicrate box, which I feel like has not happened in so long. So thank you, Illumicrate. Thank you, Illumicrate. You guys delivered. You delivered to a T on this box, and I couldn't be more pleased. I am excited. I'm excited for Illumicrate because, as we all know, Fairyloot has been winning a lot lately in my Ultimate Battle of the Book boxes. I mean, I'm not complaining because Fairyloot does an exceptional job, and I feel like Fairyloot is so hard to beat. And like I said, Illumicrate and Owlcrate have not gotten a 5-star rating in so long, so I'm excited. I'm excited for Illumicrate. We shall see if Illumicrate can hold up to Fairyloot, but nonetheless, I am just happy and blessed to just have all of these boxes in my possession. And now I can't wait to see what Fairyloot has to offer. But I'm just so happy and so excited that Illumicrate came through with a 5-star rating for its box, because it hardly ever happens these days, I feel like. But all of these items are just immaculate. Immaculate. Okay, I am going to take a quick break, and then I will be right back here to open up our Fairyloot box. All right, you guys, let's dive on in and see what Miss Fairyloot has to offer for her last book box of 2025. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Let me know down below what you guys thought of the Owlcrate and Illumicrate boxes and what your favorite item was from their boxes. If I had to choose, it would definitely be the reading planner from Illumicrate. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Alright, as always, I will give you guys a first looky-loo. Oh my goodness, a fairy freaking loot. I'm excited. I think this is a book cover. Super excited. We also seen the socks poking out. But nonetheless, I need to find our spoiler card. Oh my gosh, Fairyloot. Okay. Ooh. Loving this. With a little bit eerie. We're kind of in the city. And this doesn't give us a whole lot to go on. So I'm intrigued to see what our theme is here. So our theme is Neon Lies. Neon Lies. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's find our tarot cards first up and foremost. Wow. Okay. As always, Fairyloot does do 5 items. Okay, so no, not that. I feel like they always put the tarot cards at the very, very bottom. Yes, they are at the very bottom. I also want to find our bookmark if I can find it. Oh, yes, here it is. Okay. So we also have our bookmark. That is the same character art as our spoiler card. It says Fairyloot on the back. Love getting a bookmark in all of our boxes. Ooh, our tarot cards are gorgeous. We have Death and the Hanged Man. Love. I am forever growing my tarot card collection here on this side of my bookshelf. I have been just taping them to the side as just like beautiful character art on the side because I don't use these for tarot cards. Tarot cards are not my thing. I'm not into that, but I do love the artwork. And then Fairyloot also gave us a photo album in one of our boxes recently that I unboxed with you guys for all of our tarot cards. So that's really awesome. I feel like that would be like a pretty addition to just like set down on my reading table as something to just kind of flip through. So love these. Always love our tarot cards. The artwork is always absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Let's pull out the socks since we already know we have socks here. Warcross socks. So not sure what these are inspired by, but we've got like whatever you want to call these, like computer like thing lines. I love the color. They're purple. Can always use a pair of socks. So love this. Love this. Okay. Moving on, moving on. I don't know what to pull out. Ooh, I will pull out our overlays. So here are our overlays for Fairyloot. These are our art overlays that go inside of our book. We usually get about 4 art overlays. This is something new that Fairyloot has been implementing last year. All of our book boxes come with art overlays, so I love it. And I will do this after we find out what our book is because the back of this does tell us the title of our book. So that way we can be thoroughly surprised as to what our book is, and then I will do the art overlays last. So we do have our art overlays. I'm going to set these off to the side and hope that I don't forget about them. Okay, so with that being said, we have what, 1, 2, 3 items. We have 3 items left. So let's just grab this one since it's right on top. Absolutely gorgeous. So it looks like they are in an Asian town. We have a robot here. We have some type of spacecraft in the sky. So this is definitely intriguing. All right, same thing on the back. I love. So yes, this is a book cover. Absolutely love. I love getting book covers from our special edition book boxes. They don't give them to us that often. I have what, 3 book covers or book sleeves from our book boxes. So this now makes 4. So I definitely wish that our book boxes would do these more often because I absolutely love them, especially for our hardback books to protect the outer layer of our dust jackets. So I'm in love. Absolutely love this. Okay, we have a big box here that I don't know, maybe might be a puzzle or some sort, but I'm going to go ahead and pull this little envelope out. Darker by 4 iron-on patch. Okay, we got an iron-on patch from Illumicrate, I believe, last time for November's box. I feel like these are making a comeback. These Iron-on patches were such a thing in the 90s, early 2000s. I also used to dive into like collecting iron-on patches and wanting to put them on my clothes, so I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And she is absolutely stunning. Stunning. Look how stinking cute that is. Oh my goodness. We have little ghosties. A little black cat, which I love because if you guys don't know, I am a mom to 2 twin black sisters, Salem and Gigi, named after very iconic black cats from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and Kiki's Delivery Service. I'll pop up a picture here. So anytime I see a black cat, I'm just like, oh, those are my babies. So stinking cute. Oh my goodness, I love this. I feel like this would be so stinking cute on the butt pocket of some jeans. Yes, please. Yes, please. Absolutely love. Absolutely love. Okay, let's take a look at our last item in our box, I believe. Yes, I cannot believe we tore through this Fairyloot box like nobody's business. Oh my goodness. Okay, last item. Okay, we have this big box. It says Neon Lies Vase. Is this one of those, like book faces? It looks like a book, but it's a vase. I love those. I love those. Okay, so this is what the box looks like. Let's open her on up. It is. Oh my goodness. I am in love. I'm in love. Okay, let's open this up. I love these. We've received one of these before, I believe, from Owlcrate. So this is now the second one that I own. I love it. I love it. I need to get some like fake flowers to put in these though. She is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Wow. So I'm wondering if this is going to be our book, Neon Lies, because we've gotten quite a few things inspired by this book. So I'm intrigued. And then we also have like our spine of the book, which is really cool. I know it's a little bit hard to see with the lighting, especially because it's see-through, but stunning. So you could fill this up with water and put fresh flowers in it. You can get like some gravel or rocks and put fake flowers in it, which is probably what I would want to do. Yeah, I absolutely love this. This is so stinking cute. And I definitely will be implementing this on my bookshelves. Maybe my bookshelf that my husband just built for me in the living room, you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Stay tuned. I've mentioned this before, that me and my husband were working on a project in building some floating V-shaped bookshelves in the living room on our walls, and my husband did an amazing job. I love him so much. I'm like, I need you to build more around the house because they're so gorgeous, so gorgeous. He did an amazing job. So just stay tuned. Very soon I do plan on making a video of me showing you guys the bookshelves that he built and organizing them. I'm going to be pulling books from my library and implementing books out there, as well as doing a huge book haul to put those books on the shelves out there. So just stay tuned for that video, you guys. I'm super excited. Nonetheless, this is super cute, and I feel like I might want to put this one on the shelves out there. So cute. So stinking cute. Oh my goodness, Fairyloot. Amazing job. Amazing job as always. Okay. Are you guys ready to find out what our book is for the December month of Fairyloot? Are you guys ready? Drum roll, please. Well, hold on 1 second, actually. Let me get it out of this bubble wrap so I can pull her out without looking, hopefully. Because, yeah, Fairyloot doesn't do their, like, bags anymore, which I'm pretty sad about, but it is what it is. I know it's probably cheaper to just do the bubble wrap versus the bags that they were doing. But yeah, let me get this all opened up and take her out. All right, are you guys ready? Drum roll, please. In 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Stunning. Stunning. This is called Cold Wire. Cold Wire by Chloe Gong. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love the color scheme. Just gorgeous. Here's our spine. Back of the book says the future is loading. So it looks like we're going to be getting a futuristic book, and I'm excited. I'm excited. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. Almost forgot our sprayed edges. We have like power lines and just like different signs and like things like that. So that's interesting. We've just got blue top and bottom. We need more character art. So let's see what we have. Ooh, okay. So we have the city behind us, and we have this woman who is dressed up in like her spy gear. She's got a weapon. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I feel like we're going to go on some type of spy mission, and I'm here for it. I'm also loving just the blue and lavender purple color scheme we've got going on. Gorgeous. Let me give you guys a close-up here. All right, let's take a look at the back. Okay, looks like we've got our male main character. Looks like he also has some spy gear pants on, giving Spy Kids. Okay, so there's our male character. Intriguing. Call me intrigued. Call me intrigued, you guys. All right, let's take a look at our naked hardcover. Fairyloot. Yes, yes, and yes. I am loving this hardcover. Absolutely adore. Absolutely adore. We're going to be in the city. We're getting a futuristic setting. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Our spine, and then the back of the book. I'm in love. I'm in love. All right, let's take a look at our reversible dust jacket art. Oh my goodness. I love it. We have just neon, neon, neon. Absolutely love. It says, everybody wants to rule the world. The future is loading. Is this not stunning? Oh my goodness. I don't even know which side I like better, this side or this side, because they are both absolutely stunning. Wow. Just wow. Fairyloot outdid themselves with this book. Oh my goodness. I'm intrigued. I want to know exactly what's going to happen in this book. But before we do that, let's open her up and see what we've got inside. So we've got our letter here from the author, as well as our signature here. Okay. Ooh, we do get a map. We get a map, which is really nice. So we get a map of the area that we're going to be in. Love a map to be able to refer back to. Let's take a look at the back. Ooh, I think we're getting an annotated chapter. It says, read on for the exclusive Fairyloot bonus content. And it looks like this has been annotated by our author, which I absolutely love. I love getting into the mind of our author and just seeing what they have to say as to maybe why they wrote that sentence, or what they thought of what they wrote in that sentence. So I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Okay, so let's learn about our author. Chloe Gong is the #1 New York Times bestselling author of the critically acclaimed Secret Shanghai novels, as well as the Flesh and False Gods trilogy. Her books have been published in over 20 countries and have been featured in the New York Times, People, Forbes, and more. Okay, Miss Gong, you have outdone yourself. She graduated from the University of Pennsylvania, where she double majored in English and International Relations. Born in Shanghai and raised in Auckland, New Zealand, Chloe is now located in New York City, pretending to be a real adult. Love it. There is our beautiful author there. And now it is time, you guys, to find out what Miss Chloe Gong has in store for us. Before we do that, let's get in a sip of water. All right, let's dive in and see what this book is all about. For decades, the world has been caught in a Cold War between two powerful nations, Madalo and Atahua. I'm sorry, I know I'm mispronouncing these names. The maiden orphans who live in Atua suffer the cost. Their enrollment at Nile Military Academy is mandatory. Oh my goodness. They've got these orphans going to a military academy. I just know that this is going to be horrific. Either serve as a soldier or risk being labeled a spy. Wow, so they have no choice in who they want to become. So I knew we were definitely getting spies, so I love that. 18-year-old Irel, I know I'm mispronouncing this character's name, is one such orphan. Having recently graduated and joined Nile Corps forces, she's doing well for herself, until Atua's most wanted anarchist frames her for assassinating a government official, and she's given a choice: cooperate with him to search for a dangerous program in Madalo, or go down for treason. It just gets worse. It just gets worse. Meanwhile, 17-year-old Leah is close to her own graduation when she's paired with her academic nemesis for one final assignment. But when they are ordered to infiltrate Madalo in virtual reality, okay, giving, what is that movie, Ready Player One? Yes. Leah quickly realizes there is much more at stake than her school ranking. As Irel and Leah tear through Medallo on separate courses, the two start to suspect they are pieces in a larger conspiracy. And the closer they get to the truth, the closer their worlds come to a shattering collision. From #1 Sunday Times bestselling author Chloe Gong comes the start of a daring new dystopian series following two young soldiers who must depend on unlikely allies in their fight for survival. Okay, this is giving the new age and new era of like Hunger Games, The Maze Runner, all of those lovely movies and books, and I must say it sounds very intriguing. I'm not one who really loves to read dystopian books. Well, I really shouldn't say that because I don't think I've read a single dystopian book in my entire life. No, I haven't. But also, this is giving like Divergence, giving all of those like dystopian vibes. I love movies like that. I do love to watch movies. I feel like the books don't sound as intriguing to me, or I just feel like maybe I wouldn't really like them as intriguing as the description sounds on the back of the book. This sounds really good. This sounds pretty freaking good. And so I feel like I will definitely give this a try and see if I like it, and finally come to find out if I do like dystopian books or not, because I do like to watch movies that are dystopian, but I've just never really picked up a dystopian book. And if I have, I don't remember what I read that was dystopian, but I really feel like I haven't read a single dystopian book. So we shall see, but this sounds really, really good, and the artwork is immaculate. Immaculate. Okay, let's go over, ooh, no, almost forgot. Let's look at our art overlays. So these are the overlays for our book Cold Wire. I cannot wait to see our beautiful artwork. Ooh, okay, definitely giving spy vibes. They're being lifted off by a helicopter to probably go on a mission, or they're being saved from a mission. So love that, love that. Oh, our characters are gorgeous. They are absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love. Oh, look at them. They are so beautiful. They've got their spy gear on. Love it. We also have them again working in the office. Super cute. And then the last one here also shows them again. Looks like they are in a hotel. So do they fall in love with one another? We shall see. We shall see. Love the artwork. I absolutely love that art overlays are getting their shine again. I just love beautiful character art. I'm a sucker for character art. I wish that authors would implement character art inside of their books every few chapters or so, because it's gorgeous. I live for it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's go over our spoiler card and rank all of our items, shall we? Shall we, shall we, shall we? So first up and foremost, we have our bookcase. It says the third in our series of book-shaped vases. I have it upside down. I have not received a book vase from Fairyloot, so this is my first one from them. And this just draws inspiration from a futuristic city as well as this month's theme. So I love this. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. She's absolutely gorgeous, and I definitely will be using this on one of my bookshelves here in my house. So love that. And then we have our socks that are inspired by Warcross by Marie Lu. Have not heard of that book. They're socks. I can always use a pair of socks. Can't say I'm in love with the design of the socks, so I'm going to give these a 2 out of 5. But I do love the color. I just don't really care for the design on them. So I'm going to give these a 2. Our collectible of the month, which are our tarot cards as always, I'm going to give a 5 out of 5 too, because the character art on our tarot cards are always absolutely stunning. And then these are inspired by our book this month, which is Cold Wire. And then we have our book jacket sleeve, which I'm in love with. And this is inspired by the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, featuring Cinder and Aiko. I'm in love! Oh my goodness. Okay, this definitely bumped up the points. I was going to give this a 4. But because this is inspired by the Lunar Chronicles, which I didn't even realize that that's what this was inspired by, I absolutely love the Cinder book in that series. I have not read any further in that series. Over here, if you guys can see, I do have the entire box set that I got off of Book Outlet. Absolutely stunning. I can't wait to dive into the rest of the series. This is a Cinderella retelling that is set in like a futuristic setting. And then I think there's also some other like fairy tales that are implemented in it, but it's so good. I highly recommend it if you love fairy tale retellings. Love, 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 love. So 5 out of 5, you guys. 5 out of freaking 5. I'm in love. I'm gonna have to place this right next to my Lunar Chronicles book set, but gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Okay, next item is going to be our iron-on patch. That's inspired by Darker by 4 by June C.L. Tan. I have not heard of that book, but this is stunning. This is gorgeous. Definitely perfect for like the Halloween spooky fall vibes months. I really want to iron this onto a pair of jeans ASAP. That's how gorgeous this is. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5, you guys. All right, and then our last thing is going to be our overlays that are inspired by our book of the month, which is Cold Wire. 5 out of 5. Love the artwork. I'm a sucker for artwork. As I say time and time again, I'm in love. Fairyloot did an exceptional job with this box. As always, our book also is beautiful and sounds so good. I'm excited to dive in and to see what I think about a dystopian setting in a book. Now for my rating. Now for my rating. Oh my goodness. Okay, I did a 5, a 5, a 5, a 5, a 5. The only item that I didn't rate a 5 was our socks. So, with that being said, I really feel like this box is tied up with Illumicrate. I'm gonna give this box a 5, as well as for Illumicrate. Now trying to figure out who the winner is. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is so hard. This is so hard, you guys. The clock is ticking. I need to hop on off of here because we have church tonight. I don't know, you guys. I have no freaking clue. Okay, Illumicrate gave us the bookmark, the bookmark album, the reading planner, and what was the fourth item? Because I can't quite remember. Let me see. I kind of forgot what our fourth item was. Bookmark and the sticker sheet. Versus a book face, an iron-on patch, a book sleeve, and socks. Okay, I think I have my winner. I think I have my winner, you guys. Are you guys ready to find out who the winner is? My ultimate battle of the book box between Owlcrate, Illumicrate, and Fairyloot for December 2025, the last subscription box of 2025. Drum roll, please. Our winner for December's box is, did you guess right? Illumicrate! Illumicrate. I am so excited for Illumicrate. Illumicrate came through with all of its items, and it's been so long since Illumicrate has had a 5-star ranking for its box, from me at least. I'm pleased. I am pleased with the box. Not to mention, Fairyloot did an amazing job as well. So did Owlcrate. But I really feel like I feel like the winner for Illumicrate is definitely our reading journal. Absolutely love getting planners, journals, notebooks, and this really did it in for Illumicrate. So congratulations to Illumicrate. Congratulations to Illumicrate for overcoming and surpassing Fairyloot, because Fairyloot has been in the lead for, I don't even know, maybe the last 5, 6, 7 boxes that I've unboxed in our Ultimate Battle of the Book boxes. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's give a round of applause to all of our book boxes. But I just feel like Illumicrate has been coming in dead last for so long, and they finally pulled through with all of their items. They gave me exactly what I wanted from a book box. So I'm thoroughly pleased with Illumicrate. I'm still very thoroughly pleased with Owlcrate and Fairyloot. And this was so much fun unboxing with you guys. Let me know down below which book you are most intrigued to read. Ooh, if I had to pick one, so our Owlcrate book was about like wands and like fall and winter enchantment things. What was Illumicrate's book? Ooh, Illumicrate's book took place in a bookshop. And then we have a futuristic dystopian setting for Fairyloot. I feel like it's going to be a tie between the bookshop book and our dystopian book. Those two sound really, really intriguing to me. So those are going to be the two that I feel like sounded the most intriguing to me. And then if I had to pick my all-time favorite item from all of the boxes, okay, maybe I'll do my top two because my first one is definitely going to be the reading journal from Illumicrate. But if I had to pick a second runner-up, I think it's definitely gonna be the book sleeve that's inspired by the Lunar Chronicles, because I tell you, I had to read Cinder, which is the first book in that series, for college, and we had to annotate it and everything and do a whole essay on it. And I'm normally not one to love assigned reading. I hate assigned reading. I hate having to read a book that I didn't choose myself, because 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10 it's freaking boring. And this book thoroughly surprised me on just like how good it was. It was so good, in fact, that I had to go and buy the entire box set, and I flew through that essay like nobody's business. Needless to say, I did get an A on that essay, and yeah, that book holds a special place in my heart. It's so good. I definitely want to dive back into the book and reread it and then read on in the series, but I kind of need to wrap up some of the series that I'm currently in. But nonetheless, you guys, let me know down below what your favorite book you're most intrigued by, as well as like your top 2 favorite items from all of our boxes. Let me know down below. I always love hearing from you guys and knowing what you guys love the most out of these boxes. Let me know down below if you are subscribed to Owlcrate, Illumicrate, or Fairyloot. I would love to know who I can fangirl with over these items. But yeah, you guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed sitting down and watching me unbox all of these items. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you love this video just as much as I did filming it for you guys, don't forget to leave a likey-like for your girl and help out your girl's channel further. I also want to give a special shout out to all of my lovely subscribers, my OG subscribers, my new subscribers. Welcome on in. Thank you guys so much for just being a lovely group of subscribers. I've been able to have so many lovely conversations here in the book community on YouTube from my subscribers, as well as just commenting on other channels, and being able to talk about books and other things has just been a real treat to be able to talk to like-minded people, because the only other person really in my life that loves books just as much as I do is going to be my sister, and she's really the only person that I can bond with books. I do bore my husband half to death about books, and I love him dearly for just listening and asking questions when I do. But being able to have this platform to express myself and express my love of books, as well as getting to watch other people express themselves on their love of books, has just been an amazing point in my life. And honestly, I cherish it with all of my heart, and I just want to thank you guys for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for getting me monetized. I now have ads on my videos. You guys are amazing. Like, when I started this channel, I kid you not, you guys, I kid you not, when I started this channel, my husband gave me the motivation and the push to start a book channel. I was like, nobody is going to sit down and watch me talk about books for hours on end. Nobody reads. Nobody cares about books anymore. And I was wrong. I was wrong. You guys have flocked to my channel and have sat here through my 2-hour-and-a-half videos and have loved them. You guys are the real troopers here, and I wouldn't be here without you guys. So I can't thank you guys enough. I really can't. Also, I kind of want to do a giveaway for you guys. I really want to do a giveaway. So if that's something you guys think that you would be interested in, leave a like, comment down below. Comment down below if you want me to do a giveaway in one of my future videos, because I really feel like you guys deserve a giveaway. I would love to give away some books to a lovely subscriber here of mine. So comment down below if you guys would be interested in that and if you guys would like to partake in it. I did do a giveaway here on my channel once before, and I did get 2 people who commented on that. That was like in the very beginning of me starting my channel. I did get 2 people who commented, but when I went to reach out, they never responded. So I did wait quite a few months for that person to respond to me, and they never did. So unfortunately, I ended up just giving the book away and donating it to my community. But yeah, I would love to maybe pull a few popular books or so, or even let the person who wins pick out a couple books from my book unhaul that I'm going to be doing. So just let me know down below if that's something that you guys would love to see here on my channel, because I would love to just give back to you guys, because you guys have, like I said, you have been giving me all of the watch time hours. You guys have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just being so amazing and just kind-hearted, genuine people here on my channel when you guys comment. And I see you. I see all of you that comment on my videos. Those of you who comment time and time again on every single video that I do. I see you guys. I see you guys, and I want to give back to you guys. And I think doing a giveaway is the perfect way of giving back, you guys. So let me know down below if you would love to partake in a giveaway here on my channel. Yeah, and based on the response, or even if you guys don't respond to it, I think I'm going to do it anyways and see where it ends up going, and hopefully be able to reach out to one of you guys to send some lovely used books your way, you guys. But that is all the time I have here today in my library, you guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new. I would love to have you here on the Garden of Reading. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out when I upload my next video, and I will see you guys next time in my library. Bye, guys.